Tonight on Newswatch, we'll give you the update on the New York primary.
Also, find out how you can get involved with Iowa State's great community.
I'll be covering things in the sports world, including details about the Bill Fennelly case.
It's raining men, hallelujah. I'll have your full weather forecast coming right up. You're watching Newswatch.
All right, Eliza, could you square up real quick for
That's all that was
everyone here?
Yep.
Hey, input, please.
Hello and welcome to Newswatch. My name is Eliza Kjar.
And I'm Megan Moran. Thank you for joining us.
A man was accused of stealing $30,000 worth of merchandise from U.S. Cellular in Council Bluffs, Iowa. Iowa online court records say the man has been identified as 21 years old who previously had worked for the company. Prosecutors claim he stole 44 cell phones and $1,500 in gift cards just last year.
Polls heading into today's New York primary show Hillary Clinton poised for another victory. But with Bernie Sanders having won 8 of the last 9 contests, his campaign has been on a hot streak. Sanders' team argues that this momentum will help him overtake Clinton in the delegate count as the candidates hopscotch across the country, leading other delegates to switch sides when it comes to be convention time.
2 people were reported killed near Algona, Iowa this Monday due to a vehicle crash. Iowa State Patrol reported the vehicle to be a truck which went into the ditch, up an embankment, and then proceeded to hit a utility pole. 2 men, ages 63 and 65, both passed away due to severe injuries in the crash. Pennsylvania became the 24th state to legalize medical marijuana on Sunday when Governor Tom Wolf signed the Medical Marijuana Act. The act is set to go into effect 30 days after being signed. Actual planting and growing of marijuana could take months or even years to actually begin. Additionally, the new law requires doctors to be educated before they can recommend the drug, and there will only be 25 growers or processors and only 55 dispensaries. Those dispensaries are limited to 3 locations, and marijuana will be overseen by a 15-member Medical Marijuana Advisory Board. The flooding in Houston, Texas has caused the governor to declare a state of emergency. 6 people have been reported dead and over 1,200 people have been rescued from the extreme flooding. Over a foot of rain has fallen in southeastern Texas, causing many to evacuate their homes. People have used refrigerators and plastic tubs as rafts to leave their homes. Police are enforcing the term "turn around, don't drown" to ensure the public's safety during the flooding. Ecuador's earthquake death toll rose to 350 people yesterday as rescuers continue to hunt for survivors. More than 2,000 people were injured in the quake, which registered at a 7.8 magnitude. It ripped up buildings and roads and created power outages on the entire Pacific coastline. Ecuadorian President Rafael Correa said reconstruction will cost billions of dollars. It has been decades since the country had an earthquake of this magnitude. In 1979, at least 600 people died and 20,000 were injured in a 7.7 magnitude earthquake. Scientists have discovered that an asteroid may not have been the only demise of the dinosaurs nearly 66 million years ago. Recent studies have revealed dinosaurs were on their way out long before the asteroid hit. Factors contributing to their extinction included volcanic activity, the breaking up of continents, and newly emerging mammals who ate dinosaur eggs. Scientists say this discovery could lead to the relation of one species lending to the evolvement of another. Stay tuned for more news after the break. You're watching Newswatch. ISU's hip-hop club, Dub H, is having its end-of-the-semester showcase this Saturday, April 23rd. Dub H is one of the largest student organizations on campus, and anyone is welcome to join. At the beginning of each semester, Dub H holds a showcase where members can select which dances they want to be in, and then they have weekly practices. All that hard work is showcased at the end of the semester performance. The theme for this semester's show is called Dub 07, Licensed to Chill. The show will be at Ames Auditorium and tickets are $8. There will be 2 shows, one on Saturday at 3 p.m. and one at 7 p.m. It's philanthropy season at ISU. Sororities and fraternities have been continuously holding spring philanthropy events this past few months.
All philanthropy event proceeds go to the chapter-specific philanthropy cause. Causes range from supporting pediatric cancer, diabetes and Alzheimer's research, children literacy, the Ronald McDonald House, and prevention of domestic violence. These are only a few handfuls of the great causes Greek Week Philanthropy support. Events range from 5K walk and runs to dinners and even breakfasts. All Greek members sell tickets for their events before and during the day of the event. Some philanthropies coming up are Sigma Kappa Let's Talk About Alzheimer's, Delta Upsilon Donuts, and Delta Sigma Phi 4K Run and Walk.
This week, the Collegiate Panhellenic Council has created an event called Panhellenic Pride Week. The goal of this event is to bring members of different chapters together to celebrate being Panhellenic members of the Iowa State Greek community. Events during the week include multiple hashtags for social media like hashtag ISU Panhellenic and hashtag Actual Sorority Move. Members of the CPC also are handing out free pencils, Smarties, laptop stickers, as well as selling cupcakes and cookies in the free speech zone.
Just this morning, Des Moines North High School swimming coach passed away. Lonnie Kerman, swim coach of 40 years, was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer this past Thanksgiving. Kerman's impact on his swimmers and the community is one that will last for a long time. In 4 short months, $17,000 were donated toward his medical bills. According to a few of Kerman's swimmers, he didn't just teach them to swim, but he taught them about life.
And now we're joined here by Rachel Given at the desk. Rachel, how are the Cyclone sports doing?
Well, the men's golf team is having a record year, and softball broke their losing streak. I'll have more after the break. Welcome back to Newswatch. The Iowa State women's softball team broke their 10-game losing streak record this afternoon in a doubleheader against the University of South Dakota. In the first inning, Kathleen Brigham scores the first run off of a game SAC sac fly from Kelsey McFarland. At the top of the 5th inning, South Dakota's third baseman Sydney Hancock hits a grand slam, allowing the Coyotes to take the lead 5-2. On the bottom of the 5th inning, Iowa State's second baseman Brittany Gomez hits 2 RBIs in to regain the lead 6-5. Errors from the Coyotes allowed more runs in as the final score was in favor of the Cyclones 10-7. The state of Iowa, Iowa State University, and ISU's women's basketball coach Bill Fennelly are being sued by past Cyclone hooper Nikki Moody. Moody claims she felt discriminated against for her race and felt a hostile environment while at Iowa State University. Moody says she felt that she and other African American players were treated differently than Caucasian players. Moody holds Iowa State's all-time assist record at 745 for her career, and Fennelly has been the head women's basketball coach for 21 years. Hashtag #StandByCoach has been started on Twitter in accordance with the lawsuit. Doubles partners Sammy Budai and Lisa Boos, along with Alejandra Galvez and Annabella Bondadana of Iowa State's women's tennis team, clinched the doubles points against number 25 Texas, but the rhythm was stopped as the Cyclones fell in the singles round. Freshman Rahina Espindola was able to earn the lone singles point at number 4 singles, defeating Daniela Rodon of Texas. The team will be at home on Friday to play against Texas Tech at 3 in the afternoon. Des Moines native and gymnastic Olympian Shawn Johnson got married this weekend. Johnson said "I do" to Andrew East, a long snapper for the Oakland Raiders. The couple held their wedding on a farm in Franklin, Tennessee. Following many celebrities recently, Shawn has tacked on her new last name to her maiden name on many social medias. Shawn Johnson East and her new husband currently reside in Tennessee. After a stellar performance in Arizona, the men's golf team followed up with a second-place finish at the Iowa Hawkeye Invitational. The Cyclones were just 9 shots behind invite winner Kansas, whose team scored 849. Junior Ruben Sonjaya took top score with 206 in a 3-round tally. Junior standout Nick Vogt finished in the top 20 and tied for 13th at 216. The Cyclones will travel to Trinity, Texas next weekend to compete in the Big 12 Championships. And that's a wrap on Cyclone sports. Meredith, how's the weather looking for this week?
It's looking quite beautiful out there.
But I'll have a full weather forecast coming up right after the break. Welcome back to Newswatch. I'm Meredith Kestel, and here is your weather. We're sitting at about 58 degrees right now in Ames. Not too bad, a little cloudy, but we'll take it. Winds east-southeast at only 3 miles per hour. Today we hit a high of 64 degrees, which is a bit warmer than the average of 58, and the low today was only 48 degrees. Not bad for April. Current temperatures outside, 58 degrees in Ames, like I said. Mason City a little bit chillier up north at 56. Down in the metro, 61, not bad. Des Moines,
Council Bluffs on the west side of the state looking at 59, and over here at Davenport, we're sitting at 54 degrees. Tonight's lows, if you're going out, 52 degrees, not bad in Ames. Des Moines, only a little bit warmer, 3 degrees warmer in Des Moines. Mason City, 50 degrees on the west side of the state. Sioux City sitting at 48 degrees, a little bit chillier over there. Davenport sitting at 54 degrees. Now we're looking across the country. As you can see, this is definitely the coldest area of the region here. Denver sitting at only 52. Billings not doing too bad at 51 degrees. Now look up here, Seattle sitting at 82 degrees. Dang, I wish I was in Seattle right now. Phoenix sitting at 88 degrees. Chicago a little bit chillier, 50 degrees. And now looking at the East Coast where the primary is at tonight, New York 63 degrees. Now we're looking at tomorrow's highs. A beautiful spring day here in Ames, 64 degrees tomorrow. Mason City the same up at 64. Only 1 degree warmer in the metro area, 65 in Des Moines. Now on the west side of the state, Sioux City sitting at 61, and on the east, Davenport, 68 degrees. Not bad, Davenport. Now we're looking at our 7-day forecast. Tomorrow it looks like about an 80% chance of rain, so don't forget your umbrella on your way to class tomorrow. But 69 degrees, not bad. Now looking into this weekend, 68 degrees, 74 degrees, and 75 degrees. Looks like a beautiful weekend to get out and go for a hike. Now looking into the beginning of next week, 67 and 62 degrees. Not bad for spring. We'll have more news for you coming up after the break.
Welcome back. A duck who lost its feet to frostbite is waddling again thanks to a Wisconsin middle school teacher and a 3D printer. Vicki Rabe Harrison rescued Philip the duck after watching a video of a 3D printer online. Turned to South Park Middle School teacher Jason Jiski in Oshkosh for help. Rabe Harrison said she was planning to put Philip down when Jiski called to say his class was working on the project. It took them 6 weeks to figure out the prosthetic feet just right. Philip was a bit wobbly when he first tested out his new feet.
Scientists believe they have discovered the science behind the famous singer Freddie Mercury's voice. Researchers listened to Mercury's vocals in multiple collections of his songs, as well as commercials he was featured in. They determined he was a baritone and had unusual vocal tremors that resulted in his famous growl, while previous rumors state the infamous singer had a 4-octave singing voice. Researchers could neither confirm or deny this phenomenon.
Bernie Sanders made a surprise appearance at Coachella this weekend. He had a special appearance for the group Run the Jewels, the hip-hop duo. Run the Jewels is made up of rappers LP and rapper Killer Mike. Bernie said that one of the highlights of running for president this past year has been getting the pleasure to know Killer Mike and everything he does for his community. He said that he values their friendship immensely and then recorded a video to open their show.
A giant inflatable room that astronauts may one day use to live on Mars has been successfully deployed at the International Space Station, where it's set to undergo a 2-year test. The Bigelow Expandable Activity Module, BEAM for short, is first of its kind inflatable habitat that was carried to the ISS on the SpaceX Dragon. Astronauts spent 4 hours installing the giant fabric room on Saturday, attaching it to the station's Tranquility module. At the end of May, the module will be expanded to nearly 5 times its compressed size. And that's all we have for this semester's Tuesday edition of Newswatch.
Come back Thursday for more cyclone news, weather, and sports.
From ISU TV, thanks for watching and have a great night, Ames.